Alright, well, I fucked up. Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's CJ. I tried doing this story. I just actually told it, and then I figured out my recording fucked up, so I had to retell it. But anyway, alright, today I'm going to be talking about how this is the first time I ever got suspended. I got suspended today. This is the first time it ever happened. I never get suspended. I never really get in trouble at my school. It's recently just been starting to happen, but I woke up. Alright, I'm just going to hit right into the story. I woke up, brushed my teeth, I ate breakfast, did all that normal stuff, then I jumped on the bus, and then I'm on my way to school. So, I'm on my way to school, I get there, and then I go to my homeroom, I go to my first block. And the first, not really period, but the first part, the first hour is just us, it's basically a free talk time in my homeroom. And we were having fun, then my friend was kind of picking on this one kid, I'm not going to release his name, and he's actually a really nice guy, if you know what I'm talking about, once you get to know him, he just kind of has a bullying problem. But anyway, so he got in trouble. Someone reported him, and then he got ISS for 5 days. He was expelled basically because there's only 5 days of school left. And I'm adding that in to make it to where it sounds funny because me and my best friend got suspended on the same day of school. We got suspended on the same day of school for different reasons. So we were just in ISS together, or suspension class together for the entire day. But anyway, alright, so after we were watching a movie, then he had to go. Much rather had to bring him to the office or something like that because he had a referral and he had to go to ISS, my friend. And then Miss Norman had to take over. So that's another teacher that's on the other side of the wall, and there's doors connecting to our classroom. So she opened the doors. She told everybody to sit down in a seat. So I was just sitting on a desk, and Miss Rather was letting me sit on that desk. By desk, I mean like a work desk, not like a school desk, but sitting there, not really a desk at all. It's like a table, and I was just sitting on it, and Miss Norman's like, "Find a seat now." She was like, well, I mean, she didn't do that, but I mean, she told me to find a seat, and then I just sat on the desk because Miss Rather was letting me sit here. You probably should have found a seat, but you know me being stubborn, I didn't find a desk, so I just was sitting there, and then she was like, and then she told me to find, and then she yelled at me to find one now, and I was like, oh, okay. So I kind of got angry. I kind of got really angry because everything went quiet as she said that. She yelled at me, and she was like, "You need to find a seat. You need to." And I was angry. I don't remember all of what happened, but I know she yelled at me to find a desk or a seat. And so I got pissed. You know you know how in Battlefield, how you get shot a whole bunch and then you run around the corner and you survive and you look at your health bar and it's you look at your health percentage and it's 0. Well, mine was 0.001. Mine was so, if you even tapped me, I probably would have broke your arm. But alright, so I was pissed, and then this kid walks into the classroom, not releasing any names. He walked into the classroom, and I was sitting in a seat, and I didn't know that I was in a seat, and then he was like, where'd my seat go? And then he looked at me, and I knew he wanted his seat back. Well, I got angry, because you know why? Every single time someone sits in my seat, in my classroom, and I'm not in my classroom, but every time someone sits in my seat, if they have nowhere else to go, I just let them sit there, and I'll pull up another chair. I will not argue with them. I have respect for them. They can sit in my chair. But when somebody wants their seat back, that really irritates me, because it's happened so many times I've sat in somebody's seat and they tell me to move. Well, this time, my temper level was so high that I just snapped. Whenever he wanted his seat, I took the chair, I got out of the seat, I took the chair, and I said, "Here's your fucking seat," and I threw it. I mean, I didn't throw it. I slided it all the way across, not all the way across the floor. It wasn't that far, but slided it into the other table. Made a big commotion. Everybody was just looking at me. And then Miss Norman, I heard her voice. "What's going on in here?" and then obviously I come over. I'm in trouble. He explains to her what happened, and then I get in trouble. I get written up, and she's like, "You're getting written up." And this is the first time I've ever got suspended. I knew I was going to snap one day. I'm surprised I didn't pick it up and throw it at him. I actually meant to pick up the the chair. I actually didn't mean to slide it. I was actually thinking on picking it up. My mind said pick up the chair and throw it at him. I was literally so pissed at that point because I hate getting told what to do by teachers. Go sit in a seat screaming at me, embarrass me. I hate that. I hate that feeling. And then, so I lashed out, and she ripped me up, and then Miss Rather comes back, and then then they're talking. Oh, Caleb, you're probably because you're hanging out with Caleb, because Ms. Norman said I used to be one of her best students, now I'm one of her worst, and that is bullshit. I am not one of her worst students. And the reason I say that is because I am baby Jesus to her devil and fucking demon students. I mean, like, they literally go to ISS like every single week. Like, they get suspended every week. I am not one of your worst. Anyway, but I did start acting up in her class. Like, I mean, like, I was kind of not really defiant, but I mean, I was talkative. But anyway, and then they mention my friend, and they say, oh, he's probably why you're getting in all this trouble, because he's a troublemaker and he is a troublemaker. And honestly, I wanted to say something, but I was too in shock of what it did to say it. I really wanted to just lash out at them then, because he's not the reason that happened, that I got pissed at another student for sitting in a chair that I was sitting in, that wanted a chair that I was sitting in, I guess. Anyway, I got sent to the office, and then that was it. We sat in there for a long ass time. We talked while we were suspended. My friend was in the office, one I told you about earlier, and he walked in there, the principal's office, and he tells us how much we have and what we did wrong, like, why did you do that? And so he told Caleb, since he's been in there all the year, like, he's literally been in the office so many times that, oh shit, I just released his name. Alright, anyway, alright, yeah, Caleb, alright. I can't keep my mouth shut. Anyway, his name was Caleb, but I'm not releasing that last name. He told him, Caleb, you are now in ISS for the rest of the year. Which, oh my gosh, I would hate that. But then he called me in, he said I was in ISS for like a freaking day, and I was still mad because I probably shouldn't have lashed out at him. I just lost my temper. But I was actually really angry, and then Caleb went to the ISS room, I went to the ISS room, and then we just sat there for the rest of the day, and I was just kicking myself. I knew I shouldn't do that, and the funny thing is, one simple decision can change everything. I called my mom because my ankle's hurting. That's the main reason why I lashed out on him too. I had a really bad ankle sore because I rolled over on it yesterday, or the day before this story, which is yesterday. And I rolled over on it, and I was wanting to call my mom. So 30 minutes before I got in trouble, I called her. I was like, Ma, can you come pick me up? And then she was like, oh, okay. Then I was like, wait. Actually, I think I can hold out for today, but I'll call you if it gets worse. I literally had I had a door open. The door was opening on me. Like, the heavens were shining down upon me. And then, I forgot I didn't have a parachute. I just plummeted to earth, and then I fucking died. That's what basically happened. I just screwed up. I just said, come pick me up. If I didn't interrupt her, she'd come pick me up. I'd have been good. That had never happened. But, you know, I was trying to be a trooper. And that's the first time I've ever actually said that, too. Every single time I call my mom, it's come pick me up. And I never hesitate. It's like, come pick me up now. Most times I'm sick. But, like, that's the first time this ever happened. Oh, my gosh. I'm glad I didn't do it the other times. Probably got, like, 5 ISSs, but... Anyway, that's the story. It was boring as shit up in ISS, too. It was literally all you did. Actually, it wasn't that bad, though. I was expecting a lot of work, but all we did was grab a book and then sit there. You could either read the book. I just sat there and was just trying to entertain myself in my mind, like think about Call of Duty and stuff. We sat there for a straight, 4 hours? 4 hours? We sat in the office for like an hour, though. But 4 hours, and then and then my mom comes, picks me up. She's like, what happened? And then I told her what happened, and then I come home. I'm like, Ma, don't interrupt me for 15 minutes. I'm creating a YouTube video. She's like, oh, okay. So I come down here and start doing it. And it screwed up the first time. But anyway, this is the second attempt I did this. Hopefully it doesn't screw up again. But I hope you guys enjoy. This has been TJ. The reason I need to explain some stuff. The reason I actually didn't have gameplay is because every single time I have gameplay, I just end up screwing up my commentary. I can't focus on the commentary. I focus more on the gameplay than the commentary, and I'll just start rambling. And then the second is Wait, what? Wait, I need to explain stuff. Yeah, yeah. And you can. By the way, whenever I do these stories, I may do a couple of them. But whenever I do these, you can just plug in some earphones, and I mean, you can just go and watch something else. Go watch gameplay while I'm talking to you guys. You literally don't have to like watch the screen as you're listening to me. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. This has been TJ. Hope I liked that story. Guess I'll see you guys later. At least I wasn't like all like year, but anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna go back. I don't think I'm actually gonna go back to school. I'm done. I'm pissed. I just don't want to do anything. I'm pissed at myself mainly. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. This has been TJ. I'll see you guys later. Peace.